Hello, Internet! Okay, so, today I will be reviewing one of my new favorite TV shows, American Horror Story on FX. Not getting paid by them, but Anyway, oh my god, okay, so, this series started, I want to say, about 6 weeks ago, and the promoting for it started way in the summer. Not sure why, but I was one of the first ones to hear about it, that I know of, because when I talked about it, no one knew about it yet. So I was probably just reading something related to it and saw ad for it or something and wanted to know about it, so looked it up a little bit. Looked really cool. The idea of a horror TV show just made me pee my pants. I was so excited. And the creators are from Glee and did Nip Tuck and all this awesome stuff, so you knew it was gonna be legit too. And so I was one of like the first 50 people to subscribe to them on YouTube, so I got all the pre-stuff, and it was all really good. Like, it was really well advertised, I would say, in the very beginning. Like, it was a little bit too far ahead of the series, like when I was going to start, but otherwise it was very good. It was all like clues about what was going on, and weird things, like you'd see a pregnant stomach, you'd see like a woman being used as a cello, I remember. I'm still not sure why that happened, but anyway, I'm sure we'll figure it out. But so that was very really got me into it. And also they had this promotional contest where the big black spandex guy would come to your house, and I really wanted that to happen. I signed up, and it never did, sadly. Hopefully, I think they're still doing it, so come scare me, like, for real. Anyway, so leading up to it, the only thing I didn't like was that they did a lot of clips from the pilot, like all specifically from the pilot, and I felt like I had seen like 15 minutes of the whole episode by the time it actually aired, which was a little annoying. But other than that, very good. Also, so when the pilot comes around, I'm a little worried about how they're going to do this, because it's a horror story, obviously, and what most of us think of horror is, okay, there's a house, it's haunted, we find out it's haunted, they deal with it, etc. And I was just trying to think about how they would extend that to a whole season, because obviously we already know it's a horror story, so it's not like there's going to be a surprise or anything. And so first episode happens, and it's awesome. I mean, it's not your basic, oh, there's a bump in the night kind of story, but it's this whole different, suspension of reality here for a minute of what's going on, because, you're seeing the history of the house, and you're supposed to understand that, like, certain people are alive and certain people are not, and what's going on. So you understand that that's how that's how it's haunted, rather than, paranormal activity haunted. And so that gives a lot of leeway for what to do with the show and how it's haunted, because you're trying to figure out everybody's character, and you're trying to figure out like their story, and you're trying to everything's just nuts, and it's awesome. And it's not jump out and scare you, but it's very creepy, and it's very eerie. I love the actors. The actors are all amazing. The characters are all really like dimensional and like good for a TV show, rather than like a movie where you'd just be like, oh, that's the stereotype of, I don't know, this person. They're all very three-dimensional characters, and you really want to know what's going on with them. Especially, I would say, Violet, the daughter in the series. The father, I'm not sure what I feel about him. I'm very torn. In the beginning, I was like, okay, this guy is kind of an asshole, and then, you get to know him, and you're like, I'm very conflicted. And then, of course, he goes batshit insane, which was awesome still. But anyway, so the characters are great and good to watch and awesome, and yeah. So my favorite character is Moira. Oh my god, I love Moira so much. I'm so glad they put her like right in the pilot so I could get to know her. Both of the actors that play her are great. I love what she represents, and like the awesome dynamics, and she's so cool, and I wanted to be her for Halloween, but I figured no one would get it. So anyway, yes, so pilot happened, I think 6 episodes have happened, and it's still incredibly interesting to watch and none of the episodes have been like really bad compared to the week before. Or they're all like very good and slowly like getting better, and you're still figuring out what's happening. And I think it's really good. There's so many like past things that have happened. It's really good to keep the plot line going, and they're already signed on for a second season, so I'm told. So, and I think it's great because they can, if they run out of past things, they can just have more things come up that we didn't know about before. Because that's just, I don't know, that's how this is. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, oh, also this happened, and blah, blah, blah. I feel like they have it really well planned out for not getting boring, which is awesome. So, I'm glad. Other things. I love the theme music. It's very creepy. I want to choreograph some sort of weird... Anyway, so as a series, I'm still really liking it, even though it's an hour-long show, which I have biased against just because I'm ADD. But I keep attention, and I love what's going on, and it's really well, it's very cinematic, it's very well written. I don't think I have any complaints about it. If you're not into creepy things, no, it's not for you. You need to like gore a little bit, and hauntedness, and weird people and situations, and you need to be okay with this whole not realistic thing that's going on. So if you're good with suspension of reality and you like creepy, you will love this show. And yeah, so I love it, and I think it's awesome. At least give it a shot. If you don't like the pilot, it's a good indicator that either you won't like the show or it's a little bit, I don't know, too much for you. It's a lot. It's a lot to take on. A lot of things are happening. So that is my review, and yes, I hope you all go and watch it because it's good. So thank you for watching. Bye.